what's good, guys? It's Jiedel, and today we are back with some NBA 2K19. We're here with the greatest all-time teams in NBA history. We got everybody's all-time team. And as you guys know, the default all-time teams in 2K don't actually have some of the legends like Charles Barkley or Reggie Miller. So I downloaded a roster, one of the more popular rosters, that actually had both of them in it. So we got Charles Barkley, we got Reggie Miller. Doesn't really look like him with too much, but he's here on the Pacers. Now, personally, there's about 3 all-time teams that I think really just have the edge over everybody else, but we're going to go over a lot of these, and you guys can tell me which one you think is the best team in the comments. Starting off, the Philadelphia team, they do have Wilt, Iverson, Malone, Barkley too, but the thing with all-time teams is you need more than 199 if you really want to be the top all-time team. Milwaukee, they do have Kareem, you know, probably a top 3 player of all time. If you really think about it, just rings, accolades. People forget about how good Kareem was, probably because none of us watched him. Bulls team is pretty damn good. They got Jordan, they got Pippen, MVP Rose, Rodman, but they don't really have a go-to post-scoring big man. So honestly, I think that's what's really gonna make them not a top-tier team, even though they have Michael Jeffrey Jordan. The Cleveland Cavs all-time team is kind of a joke. It's LeBron, Kyrie. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I knew how good Mark Price was, never watched the man play, but come on now. All right. The all-time Celtics team, I feel like it's not quite as good as you'd expect for how dominant the Celtics franchise is. Like, sure, you got Bird, you got Russell, but, I mean, the Lakers have like 4 guys better than those 2 on their team, so. The Clippers all-time team is just trash. The Grizzlies all-time team is kind of trash, too. The Hawks all-time team is also kind of trash. The Miami Heat all-time team, now this one's actually pretty good. You got LeBron James, Prime Wade, Alonzo Mourning, a very dominant big man, Tim Hardaway, the point guard that the big 3 Heat could have used, Shaquille O'Neal, a post-prime Shaq, but still a dominant Shaq, and Christopher Bosh, Glenn Rice. I like the Heat's all-time team. I think it's pretty good myself. Hornets all-time team, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, Glenn Rice. Looks like they mixed up Pelicans and Hornets a little bit in this roster.
Mission failed.
I honestly don't think it will make a difference in the grand scheme of things, though. Utah's all-time team, John Stockton, Malone. It's basically just their championship team, kind of. Kings all-time team, they got Oscar. The Knicks all-time team, not as good as you'd think. Patrick Ewing. The Knicks all-time team is actually disappointing. Carmelo at 91 on it. You know, I thought Carmelo was like a 94 at his prime, or even better. So Carmelo's rating should be better if this is all based off their prime, what they were with the team. Here's the greatest all-time team, ladies and gentlemen. The Los Angeles Lakers is just stupid. Magic Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James. Now, a lot of people say LeBron James shouldn't be on the all-time Lakers team because he hasn't even played like 40 games with the team yet. Let me ask you a question. You think if Magic and Kobe are lacing up their shoes, getting ready to go to war in this all-time battle, and LeBron James is sitting there in the bleachers, they're going to tell him he can't play? You're kidding yourself. LeBron's an all-time Laker. Okay, so after Kobe, we got Jerry West, the logo, Kareem. Now, Kareem, you know, he won championships with the Lakers. Pretty dominant center. We got him and Shaq. Like, who do you even choose there? Elgin Baylor, Worthy, George Mikan, Chamberlain. The Lakers team is just stupidly stacked. Honestly, 499 overall players, and all 4 of them honestly deserving that rating is just crazy. We got Prime Kobe next to Prime LeBron, next to Prime Shaq, next to Magic Johnson. How many points is this team gonna score? Too many to count. The all-time Magic, they got Shaq, they got T-Mac, they got Hardaway, they got Dwight, and yeah, they're kind of lame. All-time Mavs, it's just Dirk and all these guys. Brooklyn Nets, Jason Kidd, Irving, Vince, and then it kind of falls off. Denver, David Thompson, Carmelo, Alex English, Fat Lever, you gotta love that guy's name. Not a great all-time team. Pacers with Reggie Miller, Chris Mullin, Prime Artest, Paul George. I don't know if Prime Artest is better than Paul George, I'm gonna be honest. All-time Pelicans, again, it must be glitched, confusing the Pelicans and the Hornets, but whatever. Raptors, Vince, Leonard, DeRozan, Lowry, Bosh. They're bad for an all-time team. And the Rockets, I low-key think this is the second best all-time team. I've always felt this way. You got Hakeem Olajuwon, in my opinion, best center of all time. That's just me. That's just me. My dude carried a pretty bad Rockets team to 2 championships. He whooped Shaq's ass. We got Malone. Our guards. We got James Harden. It's pretty good. Ron Artest. Again, this roster's overrating him. I'll give you guys that. Tracy McGrady. Okay. Clyde Drexler. Yao Ming. Chris Paul. I like the Rockets all-time team. I think they're pretty good. Maybe they don't have as much depth, but the Spurs all-time team is also pretty saucy, though. Tim Duncan in his prime, Kawhi Leonard in his prime, George Gervin in his prime, David Robinson in his prime, Tony Parker, Ginobili. And now we have DeRozan as a nice bench option, Aldridge off the bench. The Spurs all-time team is low-key pretty good. The all-time Suns, they're all right. The all-time Thunder, they're actually kind of good now that, Oladipo should not be an 88 for them, but we'll cut them some slack. They get lucky. Yeah, they get the 80. Why did they get the 88 Oladipo, but only the 87 Harden? I don't know. I don't make the rules here, but again, considering how dominant the Lakers are, I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. The all-time Timberwolves might be a better team if their best three weren't all like the same position. The all-time Blazers, Bill Walton, Brandon Roy, Lillard, Drexler. It's a fun team. The all-time Warriors are also pretty dirty though. Wilt Chamberlain in his prime, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Mullen. They got some of their old dudes. All right, so I'm gonna view this from the perspective of the Lakers because I think they're the best all-time team. So the computer thinks we should start Magic, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, LeBron, Shaq. And off the bench, we got Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Worthy, Mikan, and Chamberlain. We have too many centers coming off the bench, to be honest. Don't have the most wing depth, but it's still, again, incredible. So let's sim to the All-Star break, look at everyone's stats, see who the All-Stars were in this all-time tournament. Hopefully no duplicates make the All-Star team. LeBron James on the Miami Heat is probably going to make it. LeBron James on the Lakers, also probably going to make it. LeBron James on the Cavs, also going to make it. LeBron James, he's like one of the best players ever. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have multiple LeBrons in the All-Star game. Just like if Kobe left the Lakers midway through his career and left for the Bulls, like he said he might have. We might have a Kobe Laker and a Kobe Bull here. So Lakers, we are destroying these other all-time teams right now. We're 13-3. We lost to the Heat, lost to the Cavs. So basically when we go against the other LeBron Jameses, we lose. LeBron is the only person who can stop himself in this Lakers team. Yeah, we are running through the league. I want to know if any of the other all-time teams are also just crushing it. Like, is there a team in the East that's just murdering it? I would guess the Heat, just because they're probably the most well-rounded all-time East team. But the Celtics, they got it. Bulls still got Jordan, so they're always in contention. I accidentally did the draft for the All-Star. In the Western Conference, Oscar Robertson was actually the captain. In the East, Michael Jordan. So we are going to be drafting for Team Oscar Robertson. I'm going to take... So Cleveland LeBron made it, Heat LeBron made it, but maybe Lakers LeBron as a bench player. All right, I'm going to take Miami LeBron. Definitely, in my opinion, probably the best version of LeBron, or maybe the last year of his second Cavs run. And LeBron was also the first pick for Team Michael. So the next starter I'm going to pick, who better to pair with LeBron James than Dirk Nowitzki? We got Oscar, we got LeBron, we got Dirk. Let's get another big man. Let's get Kevin Garnett. Both of my bigs can space the floor. I got KG for defense, and I'm going to take Chris Paul over John Stockton, to be honest with you guys. Doesn't look like Lakers LeBron made the reserve teams. That's surprising, actually. But we're going to take Kobe Bryant. We're going to take Tim Duncan. Our team is solid. Tim Duncan's the guy you always would pick too late in a thing like this because he's not flashy, but low-key probably wins you the most games. Kevin Durant. We'll take Russell Westbrook. We need someone to try to win All-Star MVP on this team. So the All-Stars, so basically these, if they played this season, these would be the greatest players of all time. Oscar, LeBron, Larry, Karl Malone, Magic Johnson, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, Allen Iverson, Shaq, Jason Kidd, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Dirk, Kevin Garnett, Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, Barkley, Pippen, and Hardaway. So right after the All-Star break, over halfway through the season, my Lakers team is the #1 seed in the West, 6 games ahead of the Warriors. We're leading the league in points per game, and we are actually the best defense too. So this Lakers team, we are just killing it. The Rockets, I had them top. They're the 3rd team. The Kings are 4th, so I was wrong about the Kings. The Clippers are somehow 5th team. They're kind of like the real-life Clippers. They don't really have the mega stars, but they're just solid. The worst all-time team, the Pelicans, not a surprise. Mavericks, again, it's Dirk, but then Dirk's kind of all by himself. The Thunder, actually, I'm not too surprised about. Well, the Thunder I would expect to be better than a team like Memphis or Minnesota, so that is surprising. In the East, the Celtics are the best team. Then there's a huge drop-off to Milwaukee, Philly. I'm surprised Miami is so bad. Dirk Nowitzki in the all-time team tournament is leading everybody in scoring. A guy like Jordan, he's going to pass the ball a lot. That's why he's got 7 assists. LeBron James, 9.5 assists. Durant, 6 assists. Bob McAdoo, I'm surprised he's 5th in scoring, but he is. Who is leading the league in rebounds? Milwaukee Bucks, Kareem, Kevin Garnett, Wilt Chamberlain, I feel like I always have to say his name in such a powerful voice. I don't know why. Assists per game, Chris Paul, Saucy, both Chris Pauls, Hornets and Clippers Chris Paul, leading the league in assists. John Stockton right behind him with the big O, Westbrook, Curry, big O again, LeBron James right there with them. On my Lakers team, Kobe's leading the team in scoring on crazy efficiency. LeBron is right there with him. Robertson, he did not average a triple-double, but he did win MVP. 19 points, 8 rebounds, almost 12 assists. No, actually what's interesting is you can see what their like high was for the season. So this season his high was only 37. The league leader for all these categories, Dirk scored the most points in a game this year at 51. Most rebounds in a game was actually Charles Barkley. Most assists, 25 by Stockton. 6-man Lamar Odom on the Clippers. Wow, I would not expect that considering we have like Jerry West as our 6-man. Bill Russell, Defensive Player of the Year. Who had the most blocks in a game? 8 by my man, Hakeem Olajuwon. It's a dream. All right, most improved Chris Paul. I don't know how they determined that. The All-NBA first team, Oscar Robertson. Russell Westbrook finds a way to get past Michael Jordan to make it onto the first team. With Cleveland LeBron, Miami LeBron, they're both here. And Wilt Chamberlain literally took up 40% of the first team. The second team, Jordan, Chris Paul, Dirk, Durant, Kareem. The third team, McAdoo, Malone, Bird, Curry, Chris Paul again. All defense first team, Jordan, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Garnett, and Russell. Second defense team, another LeBron, Timothy Duncan, Robinson. Damn, they had 2 guys. Their 2 bigs made the all-defense team. They must have just stopped everybody. First round of the playoffs. Again, we're going against the all-time Blazers. Lillard, Drexler. We should sweep. So I'm just going to simulate the current round because I don't think they're going to take a game off this Lakers team. So now in the second round, we're going against Sacramento, who I didn't think was going to be very good, but they got the MVP, Robertson. They got Mitch Richmond, Stokes. I still like our team better than their team. Across the way, Philly versus Boston, Chicago, Cleveland, Jordan versus LeBron James. Dude, Jordan has a much better team around him than LeBron does, but LeBron has been killing it in this sim. And in this round, we are probably going to beat the Kings, but we're down 2-1. We're down 3-1. We're coming back. We're coming back. Oh, the Lakers come back from down 3-1 against the Kings. And LeBron James beats Michael Jordan in 7 games, ladies and gentlemen, with much worse teammates. Jordan fans, don't get triggered. It's just 2K. Jordan, he didn't really give them much in Game 7 here, it looks like. Lakers, though, why did we get taken to a Game 7? Why is Jerry West leading our team in scoring? Oh, man. Lakers, LeBron, not good. He only attempted 6 shots. Kobe only attempted 11. Those are rookie numbers. We got to bump those up. So now it's the Celtics versus the Cavs and the Lakers versus the Warriors. Let's go game by game. And we take game 1 as do the Celtics. We take game 2 as do the Celtics. Am I going to say the same thing 3-4 times in a row? We take game 3, we take game 4 as do the Celtics. It's clean sweeps in the conference finals. Going against the Celtics. Game 1 to the Lakers. Game 2 to the Lakers. Game 3 to the Lakers. Now, I just want to get a little bit of gameplay with this Lakers team, my man. We got LeBron. Oh, we got LeBron. We got LeBron James. Oh, so there's nothing they can do. Look at this scrawny little man. Oh, look, they're double teaming. They're double teaming. We're going to give it to LeBron James. I feel like this really epitomizes the matchup. We got Kobe lobbing for Shaq. There's just no way the Celtics are going to beat us. There's just no way. We got LeBron rolling to the hoop now. There's just no way to stop this team, man. There's just no way. How would you even guard a Kobe LeBron pick and roll? You wouldn't. You wouldn't be able to do it. Actually, we got to shoot it. Alright, I'm done. Definitely won this game. Let's just simcast the rest of it. I think the Celtics are actually kind of storming back in this one, though. I talked a lot of Can I back it up? I backed it up. The Lakers are the all-time greatest team. It's officially over. Would they still be the greatest all-time team without LeBron? Probably, yeah. LeBron is just icing on an already delicious cake. Shaq ended up being Finals MVP, though, after not doing much for us in the regular season. In the NBA Finals, Shaq just ate the Celtics alive, almost 19 a game. Kobe, you know, he was putting in the work on very efficient shooting. Kobe shot nearly 70% from the field. Clearly, the Lakers have the best all-time team. Other than the Lakers, Who do you think has the best all-time team? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and peace.